14 years of school, there is only one thing left standing between you and your diploma. Me. So, before I step aside, I want you to take a moment to consider the sacrifices that you have made to be here. I know that every single person in this room has struggled with the question of obligation. That you have at one time or another looked upon a table piled high with books, papers, files, folders, pens, pencils, computers, sticky notes, empty cups of coffee, and asked, "What am I doing?" And then, out of the corner of your eye, through the open window, you glimpsed a sunset, brushed upon the leaves of a tall sycamore tree, and the very beauty of the world drew the question from your lips. What am I doing? And if you did not, right then and there, flip the table and run out the door to bathe in that sunset, then you made a decision that we all have made at some point in our lives. That the future is sometimes more important than the present. And this is okay, within reason. This is survival. This is storing food for the winter. Not losing your temper with someone you love. Write in your high school graduation speech at least one day in advance of the deadline. But it is not difficult to survive in excess, to become obsessed with tomorrow, to wake up and realize that the means of living are not sustaining one's life, but rather that the life is sustaining the means. We get lost. We keep our heads down. College loans, test scores, life insurance, department stores, home mortgages, bad marriages, bank accounts, credit scores. Sometimes we wake up and realize that we can count the number of things that we truly enjoy doing this month on one hand. That we spent our existence waiting for the future to come and present us with a reason to live. We wait for the weekend. We wait for vacation. We wait for retirement. So we can do what? Suddenly explode into the world and start to live? Some people will tell you that today is the first day of the rest of your life. That right now, at high school graduation, you're standing between an old life and a new one. That you're high above the earth on a rocky ledge, and you can see on the ground below the faint outline of a dream of a life full of fragrant red roses and sweet spring water. You take off your cap and gown, courtesy of Jocelyn's Incorporated. Stand on the very edge, never taking your eyes off the ground. You inhale a deep breath. Your mother shouting, "Put your shoes on!" And then you step. And many years later, just before you hit the ground, you realize that the springs are sulfuric, and that the roses have thorns, and that you would give everything for another chance to bathe in the sunset, to breathe in that high mountain air, to pick dandelions and treat them all like roses. Everything for a chance to simply look around. So look around. Thank you.